Hi, boys and girls. I'm back with another reading this week. And remember, this week we are working on comparing contrasting of books. Today I'm going to read you The Runaway Tortilla. A tortilla is running away this time. Remember, the last time it was the pickle. Stop that pickle. And the week before when we were together was the gingerbread man. Do you remember the gingerbread man? And the story of it, yeah, that was cool. The gingerbread man came out of the oven and everybody started chasing him. Yep. So I'm going to read this one and we're going to see if this one is just like it. Okay. So in this book, Te Lupe and Tio Jose make tortillas, but just not any tortilla, the best tortillas. One day, a tortilla jumps up and runs away. Oh, that's like the pickle and the gingerbread man, isn't it? Okay, so as we're reading, I want you to think about Stop That Pickle and see what is different about that story compared to this story. Because remember, we are just finding out what is different on the runaway. And look, I started pickle. And this is supposed to be tortilla. Tortilla. Okay. So we're on this side today. Okay. And then the next video that we do, I'm going to do both. What is the same? So right now we're just looking what's different in this story. Okay. So let me read my story to you. The Runaway Tortilla. Now in this story, there are some Spanish words in there. And I'm going to try my best to say them correctly. But if I don't, that's okay. There are clues in there about what that Spanish word is, and there's also pictures, okay? The Runaway Tortilla. And this is by Eric A. Kimmel, and it's illustrated by Eric Brooks. I wonder if this is like the gingerbread story. I hope no one eats their tortilla. What do you think is going to happen? Let's find out. Once upon a time in Texas, down by the Rio Grande, there lived a couple known to all as Tia Lupe and Tio Jose. Tia Lupe and Tio Jose owned a taqueria called El Papagayo Festi, the happy parrot. That's what that means, the happy parrot. Cowboys came from near and far to eat there. Everyone said that Tia Lupe and Tio Jose made the best enchiladas, the burritos, the tacos, fajitas, and all of Texas. The secret was the tortilla. Tia Lupe made each one by hand. They were as light as a cloud and as soft as the fuzz on a baby's cheek. Tia Lupe, the cowboys warned, you better not make these tortillas any lighter. Someday they'll up and run away. Don't worry, that will never happen. So, in this story, in our Venn diagram, we have a tortilla. And this is done in Texas. It takes place in Texas. Okay? Where there's cowboys, because we heard that there were cowboys in there. No sooner had he spoken when a tortilla jumped up and cried, "Oh, yes, it will. I am too beautiful to eat. I'm sorry, tortilla," said Tia Lupe. All tortillas are made to be eaten. That is what they are for. You have to catch me first, the tortilla exclaimed. She leaped from the griddle and ran out the door before anyone could catch her. Tia Lupe and Tio Jose chased after the tortilla, running as fast as they could. Querida, tortillera, come back. We promise not to eat you. Promises, promises. I know what you want, but you won't get it, the tortilla yelled, running faster and faster. And as she ran, she sang, run as fast can be. You won't get a bite of me. Doesn't matter what you do, I'll be far ahead of you. So the song is different, isn't it? What they say. So she sings a song, and in the other book, they didn't sing a song. The pickle did. So I wrote, sing a song. Through the streets and out the town ran the tortilla. She ran into the desert where nothing grows but mesquite and cactus. Along the way, she passed 2 horned toads basking on a rock. Come bask with us, Senorita Tortilla, the horned toads cried. Lazy lizards, catch me if you can, the tortilla yelled. Run as fast can be. You won't get a bite of me. Doesn't matter what you do, I'll be far ahead of you. And away she ran, with 2 supercon noodles scampering, Tia Lupe and Tio Jose running after her as fast as they could go. Down the hill and past the cut bank ran the tortilla. She passed 3 donkeys burrowing. Hee-haw, come burrow with us, Senorita Tortilla. Silly burros, catch me if you can, the tortilla yelled. So now, let's look back at our Venn diagram. They're in the desert. So we're going to write the desert. Okay, are you ready? Run as fast can be. You won't get a bite of me. Doesn't matter what you do, I'll be far ahead of you. And away she ran, with 3 burros trotting, 2 sopos con noodles scampering, and Tia Lope and Tio Jose running after her as fast as they could go. Across the highway and over the bridge ran the tortilla. She passed 3 jackrabbits, leaping over a mesquite bush. Come leap with us, Senorita Tortilla, cried the jackrabbits. Foolish bunnies, catch me if you can, the tortilla yelled. Run as fast can be. You won't get a bite of me. Doesn't matter what you do, I'll be far ahead of you. And away she ran, with 4 conillos leaping, 3 burros trotting, 2 sapaconoodles scampering, and Tia Lupe and Tio Jose running after her as fast as they could go. Around a wrecked car and through an old tire ran the tortilla. She passed 5 rattlesnakes shaking their rattles. Come make music with us, Senorita Tortilla, the rattlesnakes hissed. Rowdy rattlers, catch me if you can, the tortilla yelled. Run as fast can be. You won't get a bite of me. Doesn't matter what you do, I'll be far ahead of you. And away she ran, with 5 casacabas slithering, 4 conejos leaping, 3 burros trotting, 2 sopoconoodles scampering, Tia Lope and Tio Jose running after her as fast as they could go. Out and in and out of box canyons ran the tortilla. She passed 6 cowboys, looping along on their pinto ponies. Come ride with us, Senorita Tortilla, the cowboy cried. Crazy cowboys, catch me if you can, the tortilla yelled. Run as fast can be. You won't get a bite of me. Doesn't matter what you do, I'll be far ahead of you. And away she ran, with 6 vaqueros galloping, 5 casacablas slithering, 4 conjonos leaping, 3 burros trotting, 2 sopoconoodles scampering, Tia Lope and Tio Jose running after her as fast as they could go. Man, now we have all kinds of animals this time, don't we? We have animals running after her. So we're going to put animals right here. Because in the pickle, what chased after the pickle? You remember? Yeah, it was like stuff that you could eat, like the peanut butter sandwich and the almonds and the ice cream. This time we have animals and we also have people. So we're going to put people also. Okay? So that's what's different from Stop That Pickle so far. Up and down and over and under and back and forth along the winding desert trails ran the tortilla. One by one, she left everyone behind. 6 vaqueros, 5 casacabas, queso conjeros, 3 burros, and 2 sopas con noodles. Even Tia Lope and Tio Jose gave up and went home. I'll make another tortilla, said Tia Lupe said. Cover the griddle so it doesn't get away this time, Tio Jose suggested. But the tortilla didn't care. She ran along faster and faster, even though no one was chasing her. Now, nobody can catch me, she crowed. I'm as fast can be. No one is as fast as me. Suddenly she stopped. Up ahead, at the edge of the railroad, she saw Senor Coyote. He sat on the sand with his mouth open. Help me, Senorita Tortilla, he moaned. What is the matter with you? The tortilla asked. Senor Coyote answered. I was standing here on the edge of the arbusto with my mouth open when a grasshopper jumped in. He's got in my throat. I cough, but I cannot get him out. Will you help me, Tortilla? Will you go down into my throat and pull out that wicked grasshopper? Ooh. This sort of sounds like a little bit like the gingerbread man. Do you remember in the gingerbread man there was a fox? And the gingerbread man was stopped by the fox, and the fox said pretty much the same thing, didn't he? The tortilla answered, Not I. How foolish do you think I am? I don't trust coyotes. I don't trust anyone. Senor Coyote opened his mouth wider. You don't have to be afraid of me, Canito. I can't hurt you. I'm not even hungry. Won't you help me, por favor, please? What will you give me if I do? The tortilla asked. Oh, Senorita Tortilla, Senor Coyote whispered. I know where a great treasure is buried. I will take you there and share it with you if you pull this chapula